Hello, Carver families. This is Mr. Murphy, and I wanted to show you how you can check to make sure your students are doing their work on Google Classroom.
Buenos días, familias de Carver. Soy señora Nedzwicki y estoy aquí para enseñarles cómo pueden chequear y verificar si sus estudiantes han terminado su trabajo.
First, we're going to start with just going to google.com. That's how your child needs to sign in, and you can sign in for them.
Vamos a empezar por ir a google.com porque eso es donde tus estudiantes necesitan entrar con su email y su contraseña.
And you're going to start by pressing the blue sign in button after you go to Google, and you press sign in, and this is where you're going to have to put in your child's username and password.
Se empieza por tocar ese botón azul que dice Sign In y aquí vas a poner el correo electrónico de su niño, su correo electrónico del distrito, que siempre es su nombre, una letra de su apellido, 4 números y luego con el at kcmsd.net.
So the username is the same, but what might be different is for their email, you really have to make sure and put in that at kcmsd.net. And the thing about it is Google will usually save that. So you really only have to put that in once. Press next.
Usualmente está guardados, entonces solo tiene que ponerlo una vez.
And put in their password. And if you don't know your username or password for your student, that's okay. Contact your child's teacher and they will be happy to tell you what that is.
Luego tiene que poner la contraseña. Si no sabe la contraseña de su niño, solo tiene que contactar a la maestra que puede provenir esa información.
And then we're going to sign in, and this will, now you're signed in to Google. And you can tell in the top right corner because the initial of your child's first name should be in that top corner.
Puede verificar que estás signed in por ver este círculo arriba de la derecha que debe tener el primer nombre, letra del nombre de su estudiante.
Then you're going to press this waffle in the top right corner, these little squares, and you're wanting to go to Classroom so you can check whether or not your student has been doing their work.
Entonces vas a tocar en ese como waffle donde hay los 9 cuadrados y luego va a elegir la opción Classroom.
And once you get to Classroom, your child might be in multiple classrooms. So you might see lots of squares here, but this sample student is just in one. It's just in our 3rd grade Google Classroom. But especially for the older kids, there might be multiple classes.
Es posible cuando entras que vas a ver varias clases diferentes, especialmente por los estudiantes mayores. En este ejemplo solo tenemos una clase y vamos a practicar todo eso usando la clase de 3er grado.
So you want to click on the classroom that you want to check. And
Clic en el título de la clase que quieres chequear.
And this first page will just be for announcements. And so here's some announcements that we've had for our 3rd graders.
Esta primer página va a ser solo para anuncios.
Over on the left here are some reminders for students of upcoming things that are due. So you see here that there's something that's due today for this class, and also then the next thing is due on Monday.
Aquí en la izquierda puede ver una lista de cosas que el niño va a tener que entregar hoy o el próximo día.
And now though, if you want to check to make sure that your student is doing their work, you click up here, up top in the middle where it says classwork.
Si quiere asegurar que el niño está haciendo el trabajo, necesitas ir aquí arriba en el medio donde dice classwork.
And once you see here, it might be overwhelming because there's a list of all the assignments from the year that the teachers have been assigning.
Cuando estás aquí, quizás estás un poco abrumado porque puede ver todas las tareas que los maestros han asignado por todo el año.
On this page, you can tell if your child has turned something in when it's the light gray color. You see the difference between the light gray and the dark gray. This light gray means that they have turned this assignment in about inherited and acquired traits.
Lo que dice si han entregado el trabajo es el color del círculo al lado. Si es el gris oscuro, no ha entregado todavía. Si es el gris más claro, significa que su hijo ha entregado el trabajo.
But there's an easier way, I think, if you click up here after you've clicked classwork and you click view your work.
Es más fácil de verificar si después tocas ese botón que dice View Your Work.
Here you can easily see the things that they've turned in because it says over to the right-hand side for each assignment, whether or not it was done. You'll be able to see the score they got on it, whether it's missing, and missing means it was due earlier and they just didn't do it. But you see that they've had some things turned in and other things still are not due yet. But you see that this is, again, as a sample student. So lots of things are missing, but you can see the things here that are turned in.
So aquí puede ver uno de tres cosas. Si dice assign, significa que va a tener que entregarlo en otro día en el futuro. Si dice un número al lado, significa que su hijo ha entregado el trabajo. Y si dice missing en rojo, significa que no ha entregado el trabajo.
And if you want, you can just click right from this page to click on this assignment, click View Details, and it will take you to this assignment.
También puede clic en la tarea, click View Details y puede ver la tarea directamente de esa página.
And here is where you would do the work and you click on that Google form and then your child can do whatever the teacher has assigned.
So, puede clicar ahí en el Google Form y el niño puede hacer cualquier trabajo que ha asignado la maestra.
All right, and the last thing I want to show you is these things over here called filters. If you want to just look at the things that your child is missing, click over here where it says missing.
Y la última cosa que vamos a enseñarles son estas cosas en la izquierda que se llama filters. Si quieres ver solo el trabajo que falta a su niño, puede clicar el botón que dice missing.
And when you do that, then all of the assignments that your child is missing will show up and then you can just click on that assignment and have them do that right there.
Y luego van a ver solo las tareas que el niño no ha terminado todavía. Y aquí tienes una guía de lo que necesita terminar.
We hope this video is helpful, and please, if you do have any questions, please reach out to your classroom teacher.
Si tiene cualquier pregunta, las maestras y maestros están aquí para ayudarles.